not far from the town of Hope in British Columbia, which is about 150 kilometers away from Vancouver. There was a massive rock slide many years ago. It was not only in the news but in the social media at the time. You can find the info all over the internet if you do some digging. Why I'm recording this one, probably on a pile of videos related to the event and a pile of videos recorded by other people who saw the landslide from the bottom, from near the highway, where is a viewpoint. I'm recording this one to show how unstable the terrain is here. So I'll show you one of the cracks and the future mudslide and rock slide that is going to happen in the near future, probably in the next spring or the following one, I don't know. But you see so much debris here, so much rocks, boulders and stuff. So this is an unstable area, and it's common to see stuff like that. But why I'm recording this one, to show the importance of the forest. So here is a deforested area, they call it clear cut, and only a couple of trees were left here standing. One probably is going to fall. I can see maybe a crack in it. No, it's another piece of, it was a double trunk, so they left one standing and a couple of those which all are almost gone because of the strong winds in the area. When it's getting windy, it's really blowing. I drove on the highway today, and so of course I had to hold the steering wheel with both hands because my little truck was moving within my lane. So it's getting windy, but more trees you have, the better chance of survival is for the trees in the middle of the forest. So the ones on the edge might fall due to the strong winds. But there is another reason to maintain a number of trees in different in this area, is that their roots actually are grabbing into the rock. So it's not only the roots that you see here at the surface, they go deep in the rock. So this it was a small tree, as you can see. It was like maybe 30-40 years old tree, but there are other trees like 100 something years old, or maybe 200 years old. I don't know. I will have to go on top and count the number of rings, but maybe it's older than that. So those trees have the roots all the way to the rock layer, and what they do, like the humans, they insert their, let's say, fingers, which are their roots, into the rock. It's not only to get some water and minerals, but also to hang on something like that, like big boulders, big rocks, which are the below the deeper layer. They get some nutrients, of course, from the top layer, the nutrients that are from the dead material over the years, but also they need to grab on something. The trees are not designed without intelligence. Their DNA makes them be more complex than we see on the surface. The way we perceive these ones, if we don't go in the depth of the design, is like a plant that's larger, and according to what we were told in the school, they just produce some oxygen. Yes, and our thinking stops here. But if we go deeper into the living world, the trees are not only alive organisms, they have intelligence. And if you associate the intelligence with the brain, then you're thinking of the life stops right there. You think the bigger the brain, the larger the more intelligence can generate, and you assume that this plant has no intelligence at all. So the road seems to stop right here, and I don't know if that one prevents me to get to the landslide or the rock slide. I don't know. I should focus on my adventure today. So today I haven't thought of coming here. I just took a side road and I found some mushrooms. Then for some reason I thought to go for a hike, and I realized that I'm almost to the top of the rock slide, and from here I can see some debris. So the rock slide extends from here maybe another kilometer, something like that. I'm not that far, but that's the idea of my recording, to show you that the deforestation here helped this landslide. So you may say that the area fell into the valley because of the steep terrain and stuff like that, and because of the rain and other type of weather related events, or maybe geological events. But I see that the deforestation also has a big impact into the structure of the soil here. And since I'm here, I want to show you the tree size. See that trunk? I think it has over 100 rings. So over 100 years of life here on Earth. And during this life, the tree had to do something to survive. Grab on stuff, drop some or shed some leaves, part of its natural life, and that generate a source of nutrients for other creatures, and including other trees. So it's a very complex ecosystem that helped here to hold this land in place. Now with no trees, I showed you earlier what can happen. So these are the tire marks of a few motorcycle, like mountain bikers that I met earlier. And this is what is left. Actually, I stepped into some stuff that is almost going down. What's left after deforestation? So I don't see any new trees. Maybe those are from the old seeds. Maybe they replanted. I have no idea. So I don't see new forest coming up. I see some new trees, but I'm not sure if they were planted or it's just from the old forest, like the little babies. Yeah, so that's it with this recording. Same thing here. So this one will stop probably to that pile of debris, so it won't cause any trouble to the highway. It's not that of a big amount of dirt and rocks that would be able to push by weight and by gravity, push that massive pile of debris. But there are other areas that start to move in here. So we'll talk later, different video. Bye bye.